won't be the case. Palutena is making her return, to the scene right now from Chag. And here we go, game number 1. We're going straight into this match in Pokemon Stadium 2, and it seems like, for the moment, right now, SinyDeoxys is the one that has the advantage. But this can turn the tables immediately with those PK fires. That raw damage is going to be very, very harsh for Chag, starting it right up.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that Chag, even though he's been bringing Pythra for these past matches, I would think that, okay, he's going to bring a Swordy in the sense of Pyra, Mithra, which have good swords, against Ness, which is usually a character that you want to fight against with disjoints. In every single situation or advantage that you can get on Ness, you need it, because we know that Ness has insane frame data, insane mobility options, and can be just so aggressive most of the time with all the mix-up mobility options that he has. It's just a little bit complicated to deal with. But I guess Chag, being so familiar with Palutena, he might feel more comfortable with this character in particular in this matchup, and almost getting that stock with that back throw. Let's see if he can get the 2 frame here. No, instead opting for a little bit more neutral base with that beautiful nair, and finally catching with that down tilt into backer. Beautiful confirm there from Chag, putting himself on a lead barely, because he's very close to kill percent too.
Naturally, and the thing is, Ness, with that raw power that they have, is very, very hard to counter, especially because in this type of situations, anything can kill you. You see, almost from the edge of the stage right there, just one nair, that was all that was needed in order to almost take care of Lady Palutena's first stock. However, this Ness knows that it's not only that he's going to need the tactics, because he's not only fighting against Lady Palutena, he's also fighting against Chag with that nasty setup right there. Side B into up B, rising side B from the ledge is almost going to take that stock. However, Ness, with the presence of mind, almost taking that second one on a second occasion with Ness, and here we go, Chag with the aggressive option once more, returning back to the stage. And the thing is, SinyDeoxys has been using that directional air dodge on various occasions and has not been very punished. There we go. Finally, the back throw connects and finds its mark, taking Lady Palutena's first stock. But the thing is, Chag already had that extra credit. Once again, using that air dodge, it seems like it's so good. And is not getting punished at all. And honestly, it's proving to be right now a problem churn.
Yeah, Chag trying to go for the hard reads there with that up smash, trying to catch either a roll or a preemptive mobility option there, but instead punishing with explosive flame there. Beautiful recognition there from Chag. As you mentioned, Dio, he knows this character. He knows the matchup. We know that Chag is just very oppressive, but also very patient and very cautious when it comes to attacking. So maybe he feels very comfortable in this matchup in particular, and that's why he brought Palutena, and he's been doing wonders so far. Right now, he has a full stock of a lead, and he has no rush. He's just waiting for SinyDeoxys to come meet him at the center of the stage, which is very what you would like to do against Ness specifically. You don't want to contest Ness by the ledge, because he's going to back throw you and you are going to get your stock to lead it. But right now, Chag doing a phenomenal job at keeping SinyDeoxys off the stage with those insane aerials, and it's now turn for SinyDeoxys to try to bring the stock back and punish him with that insane yo-yo damage.
That yo-yo, not only the damage, but the knockback, causing that Chag to lose that second stock. But the thing is, that last one right now is completely new. And the thing is, right now, SinyDeoxys using that B skin for Ness is demonstrating right now that these Bs are not the knees, because we're having a little bit of trouble here trying to come in. Chag known to be adaptive to any sort of gameplay right now, and the thing is, there we go. It was more of a bait, seems like it, because that back throw is not going to be enough to kill right now. But the thing is, here we go, using that directional air dash once again, and now he finally is able to punish it. But the thing is, not with the correct option. And here we go, that dash attack does meet its mark, but the thing is, intercepted with PK fire is not going to be enough in order to be able to complete that stock. And here we go, Chag just using the explosive frames, but that shield that has caused many players to rage, because why does that shield have that invulnerability, that intangibility? But Chag demonstrating, you know what? Keep crying those tears. I'm taking this first game.
Yeah, the power of the goddess definitely shows in that in those invulnerability frames that she gets with that back air, and Chag capitalizes off of it. beautifully. He knows how to approach with it. He gets basically a free pass to approach you, which even if it's a trade, he gets the benefit because you're not going to touch him. He is invulnerable with those frames that he gets when he uses the back air. But not only that, he did a phenomenal job overall keeping SinyDeoxys off stage in every single situation, every trade-off that they had off the side of the stage. And we're getting a character swap. Instead of going Palutena, he feels comfortable enough to bring the day 3, day 4 Pythra. So it's definitely a good opportunity for him now that he is on the lead to try this new character, to try to push it to new limits. And I personally think that this matchup is not as favorable for SinyDeoxys as Ness, because Ness struggles a little bit to deal with Sortie. So the fact that Pyra Mithra are going to make it a little harder for him to get closer, it might be beneficial for Chag here. And if not, at least it'll be a learning experience for both of them.
Not only that, but the thing is, Ness struggles with sorties. Yes, you're completely correct. But here we are. The thing is, Mithra has that force, well, I don't know what it's called, 4-1 or something like that. Foresight, there we go. Something that started with 4, but the only thing 4 that I'm seeing right here are all these specials that are being thrown out right there. With that down tilt, trying to keep Pyra at bay, but right now, the only bay that I'm seeing is her on screen. And here we go, once again, 43%, and starting slowly but surely to approach. But the thing is, I was about to mention that Mithra, in my opinion, would be the character to go to in this matchup, simply because of the fact that Ness struggles with sorties. And not only that, Mithra, being the fast sortie that she is completely and utterly busted. And not to say the fact that she complements so well with Pyra. And here we go, that damage is racking up slowly but surely. Here we go, 84% against 104. So, oh my god, once again getting hit with that side B, saying, you know what, every single time that you're going to throw a PK Fire, I'm going to throw that out. And finally, Chag is within the area that he doesn't want to be in, but here we go, within the ledge, back throw, a little bit of a DI mix-up, but he makes it back, not to be intercepted by SinyDeoxys, taking that first stock in this second game.
I have to agree with you in the sense that Mithra would be the better choice in this situation. He almost gets the gimp there, beautifully done from SinyDeoxys there. I would have to agree that Mithra would be the, in paper, on paper, would be the best choice in order to deal with Ness, considering how fast Mithra is. However, something that you might not be aware of, and that I'm fortunately aware of because I had the fortune of commentating Chag's previous match when he used this character. He favors Pyra. I think he is more in favor of the raw damage and the knockback output that Pyra has. Even though she is slower, he's still benefiting a lot and taking advantage of the insane power that she has with the flame sword. Just like that, take a look at that up air, destroying Ness, even though he was not that far off, maybe because of the rage that Chag has acquired because of this high percentage, or maybe the position in which they were. But again, Chag is capitalizing a lot on Pyra more than Mithra itself. So it's a weird way, the thought process that Chag has, but it certainly has worked, and I think it's working again in this game number 2, sorry.
Of course it's about to work. I mean, he's a top player. He's the one that's currently within winners quarterfinals. I mean, of course it's going to be the logic that has followed suit. But the thing is, it's actually SinyDeoxys the one has finally taken the advantage within the set once more. And it seemed like Chag's trying to go with those footstool setups that unfortunately haven't seemed to be very consistent throughout this whole set. And here we go, once again throwing out that side B, trying to catch that BK fire, and you see that he has the correct intentions, but it seems like within the executions, he's having a little bit of a problem. Here we go, finally with that side, so throwing that side B once again out, trying to cover the option right there, but the thing is, SinyDeoxys using that air dodge, and Chag actually throwing it out a little bit late, doesn't matter because he finally finds that up tilt and takes care of SinyDeoxys. What could possibly be, if I recall correctly, SinyDeoxys' last stock within the tournament. And here we go with this footstool setups attempt once more, 17% off of just one side B. Here we go, a second one, 34 to keep continuing with their pressure. But the thing is, SinyNet says, you know what, my nair, but once again, the up B, oh my god, careful with that side smash shark. It seems like Chag is on a roll, wants to finish off this Ness, doesn't like see magic for through the flames.
Yeah, Chang is trying to get these footstool combos, as you mentioned. He's not getting them consistently, but even though he was on a disadvantage earlier, he's now finding himself on the lead, and he has the kill potential here if he gets a good read or maybe a good punish. SinyDeoxys needs to be very careful when it comes to approaching because Chag is going to take advantage of every single mistake that he makes. He has to be very patient, but he also needs to keep the aggression up. Otherwise, Ness won't be able to get the stock because he doesn't have any tools that are able to kill from a distance. He has to come in closer, but if you do it, you're going to risk getting caught by that insanely powerful up tilt that Chag has been displaying and taking stocks left and right. And now, I'm sad to say, but SinyDeoxys is out of this tournament. No, wait, that's winners, right? No.
Yeah.
This is a first loss, actually. So he's moving down to loser side bracket while Chag keeps moving on forward.
Of course, naturally,